And all my people of Nigeria, greet tonight. I welcome everyone to another um, time with News Time Plus. It was a very interesting week that we started with the news of Guinness World Record recognizing Ida Basi for her great work, and then the number of hours she cooked for some time for that period. And she has kept the record. She has broken the record, and she's now keeping a new record across the globe. Now, remember, the one of the things we can be able to pick up from this, from what happened from Hidabas, is that she was able to, no matter everything, like keep to the keep to the goal, keep to the goal of what she wants to achieve. Despite that, she cooked for 100 hours, but according to the review of the record, Guinness World Record, they were able to remove some hours and then bring us to around 93 hours, which was okay. And she don't keep that record, and then our person should be able to break it. Now, but according to Guinness World Record, nobody say she keep the record, but the thing be say that she don't keep another record whereby her video was most viewed across other past records they have acknowledged. That's so great. Well done, sister. Keep moving. Congratulations, and then all the best. Not just that. President Tinubu, the president, don't started the week by suspending and suspending and suspending. Now he don't suspend MFLA, don't suspend EFCC chairman, but for the things within there on the news, like MFLA. Remember the Naira design, the Naira coloring, and so on and so forth, and then there's a whole lot of things where they follow Bawa for the things for the way she manage the office, way in done there and everything. And things okay, oh boy, go sit down. And then immediately things don't happen, then DSS carry MFLM, for their interrogations and so on and so forth. Then fine. What we need is just let there be a fair hearing, fair investigation, and so on and so forth. But the question many Nigerians put the ask is who be next? It could be INEC chairman or who? That president knows. Waiting one achieve and who don't do well, who know they do well, how he go feel rejigging his office. Remember him be the president, so the whole thing life for your hand. But as well, the thing don't happen, the thing don't happen. But interesting thing will happen this week now. Now the Senator Bukashiwa, I don't know any of you see that story where the man began for her. Remember, he don't become a senator for many years, but the last day they give his kind of his farewell speech. I bet may wanna hear within the man yarn for her.
In the Senate. Let's take a listen before we come back for a discussion.
At my age, I don't think I will lobby anybody under the sun. I would do the right thing, and I always do the right thing, and sincerely and honestly too.
Hear you.
So, I know, I look at faces in this chamber whom have come to me and sought for my help when my wife was the president of the Court of Appeal. And I'm sure
Distinguished Senator Adam Ahmed Bukashiwa, I think I would advise that you just round up and take your seat.
Many names. We know ourselves. I must say that, okay, to round up, since that's what you want me to do, I will do that. And I must thank particularly my wife, whose freedom and independence I encroached upon while she was in office. And she has been very tolerant and accepted my encroachment and extended her help to my colleagues.
Distinguished, please, I don't think this is a good idea going this direction. It's not a good idea.
As the man don't hear and say that he encroach when the wife the chief judge. Imagine that kind of thing where a senator, a sitting senator, but now he don't be a senator, they influence in wife. The judgment when wife they give. So, but this thing don't make a Nigerian bar association. They don't like the police. Let police make them investigate this issue. So Niger, make we open our eyes, our ears, make the world to see how the whole investigation go today. You know, but that is really unfortunate to hear this kind of thing from a well established senator of Federal Republic of Niger. They talk about this nothing done in flaming wife for judgment, and then in friends don't even approach them, and then through him don't influence, you know, within wife do we should be chief judge and so on and so forth.
In the Senate, let's take a listen before we come back for a discussion.
That's all. So that is to show. You how Nigeria be. But a good news come blue, you know. We have a sad news, we have good news, and we have a bad news. President Tinubu don't sign a student loan bill. Now, this loan, I want to make una just take your time, read them, study them, to understand what this loan could do. But what I want to talk about is say, Nigeria, they receive even up to 1 million students every year when they enter into institution, and over 500,000 they graduate every year. Then you ask yourself, how many jobs will we get for Nigeria? And this loan, we say if you use them, you don't use them, you go pay within 2 years. So, and ask yourself, how many people will they sit for house today? We don't finish university with first class, second class, and so on and so forth with a great result. With the sit for house, we never get work. And now you will go use this loan, then after 2 years or thereabouts, you will still pay, you're supposed to start paying the money back to the government. Of course, they say that interest-free loan, you don't pay interest. The amount where you use and the amount where you go pay. But the question is how they go administer this loan. And then who go use them? And then who will use them? You know, go tie them down, they go remain for Nigeria, or even self no go move anywhere because of this loan. We go see now how the loan go, how the parole go wrong at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, Nigeria we dey. Okay. See, I'm waiting at the time when don't sign up. I'm waiting
President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed into law the student loan bill. This is a promise made during the presidential campaign.
Now, the promise made during presidential campaign, now just to keep promise and or to solve a problem. These are two different things. Is president keeping promise of what he meant or solving a problem that is staring at the face of Nigeria? Do we need a student loan or do we need a job?
By the then candidate, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that he will bring back the issue of the student loans issue onto the front burner. And today, that promise he made has been kept. He has just signed that bill into law, which henceforth will allow or enable our indigent students to access a federal government loan to fund their educational pursuits.
Yeah. So, he don't keep his promise. He won't give a student loan. He don't sign into law. He don't become a bill. So now, let's have things go be executed. Or just to keep to the promise when don't promise Nigerian people during the election time. These are two different things. But we will see now how
President
people thing go waka. But look at other trending matter story within for Nigeria. Former CBN Sanusi don't visit President Tinubu. Okay, they don't discuss something. You remember the man in economy, so maybe he don't give them better ideas how to run things and so on and so forth. And also the former president Abu Salami Abubakar don't also visit him, give him maybe don't give him some ideas and everything. But go see how things go. Wonderfully, he don't appoint some of his advisors. We go help him run things. We go help him do things. But interestingly, what don't happen this week? Say, imagine person Sudan. What do they think about is how to stop Java syndrome. Now, many people made them travel again. But the issue is this: you want to stop people we no give job, we no give security, we no give better environment to do business, we no give anything. May they not come out, go find greener pasture somewhere where they feel comfortable, where they think say they could get better life. But then itself, not the good deals, we go stop them. May they not go outside, they spend Niger money. May they not remember our reps, House of Rep and senators, they collect big amount of money every month for sitting and for not sitting. But look at this. So they don't bring bill where they will reduce the amount where they collect. But now they won't bring a bill where someone propose a bill where to stop people make them not the Java outside Nigeria. That's the thing, the kind of people where we get for House of Rep. Our people where we don't elect to be our office, public office holders. People when they think about how they go improve the life of the people, but when they think how sometimes go make life difficult for the people. Almost people see Nigeria where we do and everything. Okay. So wonderful thing of sad news. So now remember the former governor of Kano, ex-governor Ganduji. This man for 2018 has some story way full on about the money, dollar, and everything. Now, the FCC never opened the book or made a charge the man, but the man don't go. Men are here and now. I hear the news.
The state to perpetually restrain the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission from investigating him over video clips allegedly showing him receiving wads of dollars from a contractor. The video, which trended on social media in 2018 and published by the Daily Nigerian, showed the former governor allegedly receiving the bundles of dollar notes and stuffing them inside his flowing garment, otherwise known as babariga. While the governor debunked the content of the video, the Kano House of Assembly subsequently set up a committee to investigate the allegations. The EFCC is the only defendant in the suit.
But now, the problem is say that in that 2018, the Kano House of Assembly commissioned put up a committee to investigate this matter. 2018 to today, 2023, nothing documented from that investigation. And I just with it. Now the man want to stop EFCC in the future, make them no investigator. So if your hand is clean, why you want to stop EFCC from investigating you? Why not allow them to investigate you and then you prove your case, you prove your point that you are clean? Then why want to stop people whenever you don't start the process of investigating you? May they not start, may they not even start thinking about that. My people, these are politicians sometimes, they think we don't know anything when they do their thing. So they want to stop people when fee investigate you, may not investigate you. My people.
The state.
Holiday for Nigeria. Okay, spreading news across Africa and beyond. The issue, the way there for between Ukraine and Russia. Yes, wouldn't be over a year now. So African Union don't delegate some of the heads of states to go and look into that and then to see how they will bring peace. But imagine what happened between South African delegates who follow the president and all some of his security. They were stuck at airport. We're going to hear the story.
After 21 hours being stuck on this runway here at Warsaw Chopin Airport in Poland, it looks like this aircraft, Airbus 340, an FAA chartered plane of almost 100 security personnel and journalists on board, will finally be able to take off from this runway. Negotiations have been going on through the night after an impasse over the weapons being carried on this aircraft being removed. An issue over whether the documentation and the permits were in order has kept this aircraft stuck on this runway, the passengers here without food since late last night. In the meantime, President Cyril Ramaphosa has moved on to Kyiv in Ukraine, where we hear that air sirens are going off and where he is meeting with the Ukrainian president. From there, he's supposed to travel onwards to Russia to meet Vladimir Putin, the president there, as part of this peace mission to try to broker a peace deal in this region. But for now, where this plane will go after this and where these journalists and security personnel on board will make it to Russia remains to be seen. Reporting from Poland for Eyewitness News, I'm Lindsay.
Well, now the East African people. Of course, now the issue of documentation about the weapon where they carry, the security kind of people where they follow the president, the kind of things where they carry. Not because of the documentation, they keep these people for how many hours, If other people, they could do them the same thing. Men will just reason up. Well, okay, okay. This is how we are going to run it up for this week. With a news time slot. I beg.
After 20
I beg, subscribe. I beg, subscribe to the channel. Share the news, share with people, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much for being with us today on Trending, happening with News Time Plus. Thank you.